If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Tony once again with Tony's Creepy Corner. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all okay. Continuing our look at 80s horror on physical media. I thought we'd have a look at something a little bit different today. Now I know this film's been done numerous times by loads of different companies, and probably the standard edition of the thing at the moment is the Arrow box set that got released. Really beautiful edition, nice restoration of the film, loads of extras on there. It really is fantastic. Well, this one's a little bit different. This is a HMV release from a good few years ago. HMV put out a range of Blu-rays that resembled old VHS boxes. It's quite nice considering I've got an 80s room here. And again, if you want to look at my other 80s stuff, you can check out my other channel, which is Masters of the 80s. I'll leave a comment down below and a link, sorry. And within the theme of my room, this line of product that HMV put out looks really good. It sits quite well. I mean, there's only 24 films in the entire range that HMV put out like this, and there's only a couple of horror titles in all that, and probably The Thing is the standout. I've also got American Werewolf in London, and I'm not sure what else is there. Yeah, the horror wise, it's a bit thin on the ground for the 80s. I mean, there's some late stuff. You've got Tremors from 1990, but that really is about it for the 24 films that was released on this range. I looked at it for quite a number of years, this range, and I always looked at it and thought, well, it's a bit gimmicky or something like that. But when I decided to set up this 80s room home, I think it fits in really well now. Plus the bonus side of these, I mean, most of these are long out of print, but they can be picked up relatively cheap. And again, if you look at the releases of The Thing over the years, a lot of it seems to be the same, apart from that really nice Arrow release. So having this one's something a little bit different. It's a bit of a variant on it, so that's why I'm showing it today. So as you can see from the front, artwork's slightly different to previous releases. Previous releases of this, the artwork would have been the silhouette, and then the one that Arrow released, which is quite plain, but it's quite nice. This one always reminds me of a sort of 1950s kind of horror look to it, which is really nice. So again, it's got that 80s kind of vibe about it. I'll spin it over onto the spine, so it has got that. See, it even says VHS range there. It is quite nice. Put it onto the back again. Quite resembles an old video cassette that you get. I suppose it's very 80s inspired. As for features on this, it's not packed. It's got enough. I think it's the same features. In fact, I think it's the same disc as the original Blu-ray release of this. So you've got a featurette commentary with John Carpenter and Kurt Russell. You've got John Carpenter's The Thing, Terror Takes Shape, which is another featurette. It's got outtakes on there. It's got production and post-production galleries, and it's got the theatrical trailer on there as well. So it's got a few bits on it, but it isn't loaded. But I just like it for what it is. We'll take the slip off it. So as the slip comes off, what you're left with is what looks like a VHS. Put that to one side. And it's quite nice, you know what I mean? It can be a bit gimmicky to some, but it fits in my room quite nicely. So show you that like that. The back of these, there you go, something like that. So it's a little box and everything sits into the box. So we'll open the box up. Now in these you would normally get a poster as well. Now the poster for this is up on my wall. It's framed. The posters in these are A3. Which is really nice. If I can get a picture of that, I'll pop it into this video so you can see what the picture's like. Again, Like most HMV releases like this, it's dual format. So Blu-ray on top, and that folds over, and your DVD releases underneath. Again, quite nice. Another little thing that you get with these is you get an 80s style bubblegum card, which I personally love. I think it's a really nice little touch. And you can spin it over, and there's a few facts about the thing there. And then the other one is a sticker, which really reminds me of the 80s Panini stickers that was out at the time. Very, very reminiscent of those kind of things. So again, you don't get loads in these editions, but they're quite nice, and aesthetically they look really good in my 80s room. And that's that again. We'll have a quick look back at the box. It's just a case of it's just slipped straight in like that. Really quite nice. So that's it. Something a little bit different. A variation on the release on Blu-ray of the thing. Again, if you like this kind of stuff, please leave a comment down below. We can always chat about these kind of things. And that'll be it for this video. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you all soon. Bye bye.